bounce that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
They get the rebound. Jordan finds Westbrook over Lewis. The Lakers rebound. Davis, the pass to Westbrook. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Jordan. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Williamson with it. Picked up by Davis. Sexton. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And that's now 6 points for Brandon Ingram. To the inside. Here's Jordan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick.
Well, you know, everyone wants to see what you got. In reality, also, you want to see what you have against the best players in the world. So it'll take some time, though, to adapt to the speed of the game. But ultimately, it's about going out and competing.
Free throw good, Jordan.
You know, Jordan, to me, is one of the more reliable bigs in the league. He takes a lot of punishment and rarely takes a night off.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Trailing here by 8. Here's Cummings. That one off the back iron and out. Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. The step-back jumper is good. Westbrook's got 18 points.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Here's Sexton, and it's blocked by Jordan. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Pelicans trail by 10. Ingram outside. Lays it up off the glass. Ingram's got his 3rd basket of the night. And the Lakers have possession. Westbrook with it. He's got 18. And instead he picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
Brown.
Substitution on the court.
So with Westbrook on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Insanity is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then there's Tony Snell. And there's Davis. And it's Newton in at the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Insanity in their last outing against the Cavaliers delivered in a big way. He had 16 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. He was certainly effective, doing a little bit of everything for his squad. Kevin, they have to appreciate that kind of effort.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Yeah, I agree. They really need him. I mean, they need his energy, and they need his talent on the floor.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Now here's Westbrook. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. And now the Pelicans on the break. Graham with the bucket. Graham's got his first basket of the night.
Boy, a really good burst of speed gets Graham into transition, so he's right there to finish on the break.
Westbrook against Graham. Outside Westbrook. 6 to shoot. And it's Rondo in the corner. From deep three-point range. And they recover it. Lakers working the ball around now. The pass to Westbrook. Shoots over Graham, and that one's good. Westbrook's got 7 points for the quarter.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Lewis, left side. Graham gets a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target. Graham's got 5.
For somebody who takes a lot of threes, Graham shoots a really good percentage from distance. That's a good combination. Take a lot and make a good percentage of it.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 25. Trying his work from deep. And it from downtown. Westbrook's got 28 points for the game.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Graham against Westbrook. Loads it up for Williamson. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
And Javonte Graham, a player whose #1 priority is scoring, but Clark, he can create, as we've seen, for others as well.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. I think he's worked on that part of his game really hard. He's got great vision, sees the whole court. Really good ball handling ability as well. He makes a lot of plays with low turnovers. If anything, Graham is confident and aggressive. I mean, that's the attack mindset you enjoy seeing him have.
Outside Westbrook. From past the arc. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Lewis. Williamson trying to free himself up. Lewis misses. Los Angeles leading by 19 points. Outside Westbrook. Shoots a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Westbrook's got 34 points.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Williamson double team. Graham with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Here's Cummings. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Nice pass from the point guard. Graham there loves getting the ball over to his open teammates.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 34. A 3-ball. Unable to get that one. Pelicans trail by 20. Williamson outside. Kicks to Murphy. Pass to Graham. Now Cummings. Over Davis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Davis.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down that mid-range jump shot.
That's good from Cummings. And Clark, you know, you were actually one of the original stretch bigs, so do you think your game would be more suited for today's NBA?
Kevin, stretch big may be stretching it a little bit in analyzing my game. I did have a decent shot, but my work was done with ball skills and scoring inside. I would have added the perimeter shot, so I think I would have been able to handle today's game effectively, being kind of a combo forward. Big enough to do work inside, but skilled enough to get outside, too.
The Pelicans have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Line for 2.
The first free throw is good.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And the Lakers making a change here. Jordan's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. And Clark, the NBA is supporting those players who use their platform for change. In 2021, the NBA created the new Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award.
Yeah, that sends a really powerful message because those who have followed the career of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was my idol. As I was growing up, know that he not only performed at the highest level between the lines, but he has always been a voice and an activist for social justice, for education, for doing what's right and decent. His career outside of basketball clearly embodies what being about human rights is all about. So that's a really powerful message, and one that I'm glad to see the NBA put forward.
And it's Williamson miss it.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Graham. He's got 7. Lewis gets the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Westbrook fires away from outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. To the paint. Rebound the Lakers. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Graham surveying the floor. He kicks it to Cummings. That one doesn't go. Good D by Jordan. Outside Westbrook. Tries a 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game. Are better going forward.
Also, so it's Los Angeles having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, insanity has really been making it happen, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for New Orleans right now, the talented front court pair is Ingram and Williamson. Then there's Sexton. Then there's Cummings, and it's Lewis in at the point. Now Williamson after the missed three from Westbrook. Ingram passes to Sexton. Back to Ingram. Jacks up a three. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists tonight.
And, you know, as time goes on, Ingram continues to embrace more responsibility. He wants to be the focal point of this offense.
Now here's Westbrook. Outside Westbrook. Puts up a three. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3.
You know, that's where Brandon Ingram Grandin's huge wingspan comes into play at the defensive end of the floor.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Sexton against Westbrook. Lock at 6. Fade away. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Westbrook's got 48. New Orleans gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Sexton's shot is good.
And there's no question Sexton can flat out score. I mean, he feels like he can get it done from anywhere.
Now here's Westbrook. Non-stop scoring machine here.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
In perfect timing, this run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
Yeah, it's still a big hill to climb. I mean, it was essential that they at least made some kind of dent in that lead before we got to the fourth quarter.
Back to Westbrook. For the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Now Westbrook after Colin Sexton's three-pointer that didn't go. Westbrook against Sexton. Right side Westbrook trying to get open. It's Davis. And again, the Lakers no good. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down.
Well, I like the determination of Ingram. I mean, maintaining control on the drive despite the obvious contact.
Westbrook against Sexton. Fades. Westbrook can't get it to go.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And a memory I have of Colin Sexton at Alabama. How about he scored 40 points in a game where the Tide only had 3 players on the court down the stretch. Young fella was undaunted.
Devontae Graham's checked in for Lewis. Lakers leading by 14. And it with only 3 players, Sexton almost led them to a comeback, Greg. In fact, they actually cut a 14-point lead down to 3.
And that tells you about Sexton's mindset. He was not prepared to let them lose, even under the toughest scenario you can imagine.